Good day, viewers. You are welcome to the Law TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as the already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Trending news. Dangote is called to contest for 2023 presidential election. Do you want the billionaire Aliko Dangote as the next Nigerian president in 2023? Given his managerial knowledge and perfect understanding of the Nigerian economy, Africa's richest man Aliko Dangote is being tipped to run for 2023 presidential election. It wasn't the first time such a call came up. A similar rumor came up before the 2019 general election. The call could not have come at a better time. Nigeria needs someone who has the will to rescue the country from infrastructural decay, abject poverty, and other social vices. Imagine results for Aliko Dangote and Obasanjo apart from having operations in Benin Republic, Ghana, Nigeria, and Togo. Dangote Group has expanded to cover food processing, cement manufacturing, and freight. Dangote Sugar Refinery, Dangote Cement, and Dangote Flour are some of the success stories of the founder. Image result for Aliko Dangote and Osibajo. Aliko Dangote is worth 3,826,388, approximately $10.6. At the time of this report, making him the richest man not just in Nigeria but in the entire African continent. His romance with every government since Nigeria returned to civilian rule in 1999 is unraveled. He has all the connections, he has all the influence to make governments adjust policies, and has also gotten everything needed to boost his business. But considering Nigerians' political antecedents, can a billionaire like Dangote win an election in Nigeria? Image result for Aliko Dangote and Obasanjo. Political antecedents of businessmen in Nigerian political history. Dangote isn't the first business mogul to romance politically with the ruling government. Late Chief MKO Abiola was as powerful as Dangote during his lifetime. Chief Abiola had a smooth relationship with all military administrations since the boom of his business empire in the 1970s. But things fell apart after winning the 1993 polls, which were annulled by his ally Ibrahim Babangida, who Abiola once described as a confidant. Abdul Issa Kafamata captures what befell late Abiola in his open letter to President Aliko Dangote. Thus, the late philanthropist exploited all the opportunities available to enrich himself and emerge as one of the richest Nigerians, all the expense of our teeming masses. He did this successfully by collaborating with military and civilian regimes in Nigeria. Late Abiola used to be the highest donor at any government occasions, and he enjoyed all government juicy contracts in return. Image result for MKO Abiola's business. He reached his peak during the corrupt regime of President Babangida. At that point, he decided to contest for presidency with a view to protecting his growing business and accumulated wealth. What happened? His election was annulled, and the very people he spent better part of his life serving and protecting with his wealth jailed and subsequently killed him with no sympathy from the majority of Nigerians. The same military which late Abiola winned and denied, which allegedly plotted his downfall till he died in detention. During his detention, his business empire Abiola Farms, Abiola Bookshops, Radio Communication, Nigeria, Wonder Bakeries, Concord Press, Concord Airlines, Summit Oil International Limited, African Ocean Lines, Habib Banks, Decca WA Limited, and Abiola Football Club began to crumble. Late General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua was another example. He was once described as a politician than a soldier. He was the second in command to military regime of Olusegun Obasanjo between 1976 to 1979 and was speculated as one of the richest northerners at that time, as he was involved in the purchase of several government companies and properties and enjoyed a lot of import duty waivers to his companies, just like Aliko Dangote is alleged enjoying now. The current milage Dangote is enjoying in the north. The late Tafidan Katsina, late Musa Yar'Adua, enjoyed the same during his lifetime. It's unfortunate that the same military that protected and helped his business empire grow was also responsible for his downfall when it was obvious that he was coming to kick out the regime of late Sani Abacha through a civilian rule. How it happened, Yar'Adua, through some of his associates and his group, formed the People's Front of Nigeria when former military leader Ibrahim Babangida started his political transition program in 1987, even though IBB proscribed certain old breed politicians from political activities. Members of the group include Babangida Kingigbe, Atiku Abubakar, Bola Tinubu, Mogaji Abdullahi, Ango Abdullahi, Amadu Rufai, Yahaya Kwande, Abdullahi Aliyu, Sumaila Wande Abubakar, Babalola Borishade, Sabo Banki Zuwa, Rabiu Musa, Kwankwaso, MS Buhari, and Farouk Abdulaziz. Image result of General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. The organization later merged with other groups to form the Social Democratic Party of Nigeria. People's Front and PSP became the two dominant factions within SDP. However, Yar'Adua group was very organized and all able to win the majority of the elective posts within SDP. What Dangote need to learn from late Musa Yar'Adua without exception. IBB summarily jailed Musa Yar'Adua in January 1992 for contravening decree banning certain persons from active politics. He was later released when the law was repealed, and his political strategy took the country by storm when he was leading at the SDP presidential field before results were cancelled. Members of his campaign group at that time included former PDP chairman late Anthony Aneni, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Information Minister Dapo Sarumi, the incumbent national leader of APC Bola Tinubu, and Sunday Afolabi. Image result for Aliko Dangote and Buhari. The annulment prompted a new election, which was won by MKO Abiola. Unfortunately, it's on record that the Yar'Adua faction negotiated an arrangement for the inauguration of an interim government after MKO Abiola's victory was annulled. The drama continued to 1994 when Yar'Adua won a seat representing Katsina to a new National Constitutional Conference where he was outspoken. He was arrested later in Lagos at the Nigerian Union of Journalism office. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, please don't forget your comments concerning this news are very much important. Don't forget to leave your comments behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.